ready for the biggest wave of the game. It's NoahMania, and the world will never be the same.
What's up, everyone? Look who it is. Look into my eyes. What do you see? CM Punk not in the main event of WrestleMania this year.
Hey, I was right about pretty much every prediction. So, yeah, you suck.
Welcome to youtube.com/NoahMania. Your good buddy here, NoahMania, along with the extreme icon Mike Nagel.
That would be me.
That is you.
It is.
And you actually have decent video quality for a change because you're here in my house. We literally just got done. We just got done watching Elimination Chamber 2025. I debated going live, but this seems easier. It does. Plus, I need to manage you. I don't know if I could manage you very well if we were live in the same room together.
Yeah, shut up. You'll end up
All
like
right.
Cody Rhodes if you keep talking to me like that.
So we're gonna run through the results of Elimination Chamber. I gotta give you your flowers though, because you actually whooped my ass on predictions.
And I predicted every single person coming back.
I'm very disappointed that WWE was so predictable that Mike was able to so easily beat me.
Oh yeah,
that's very upsetting.
I smoked you. I told you my brain works different. I could see this shit coming from a mile away. Especially
Paul, you disappoint me.
Well, we'll get into it.
Okay.
The biggest thing we'll get into.
All right, let's roll through the results here. So show opened up with the women's Elimination Chamber match. The Elimination Chamber match consisted of Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. Essentially, the winner gets a Women's World Championship match at WrestleMania 41. And Bianca Belair came out on top, but not without controversy. So
Yep.
The show opened up with, again, you got this right. Jade Cargill returned. She came back for revenge, and it turns out that the person that was responsible for attacking her was Naomi.
And didn't I say that's what it was?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
The one thing, and now just because I'm mad that you got it all right doesn't mean that I didn't like the show. It was actually
I
a
liked
solid
the show. I enjoyed
I know
it.
you did because you got it all right.
Yeah. Except the wardrobe malfunction part.
Yes, there was a wardrobe malfunction.
Bianca,
Would you like to report on the wardrobe malfunction?
Bianca Belair kind of
Because you spread the news and
It was weird. It was like a corner spot. She was grabbing her by the crotch area, and
jeez.
But she was wearing them things that all of the lady wrestlers wear underneath the tights, so nothing got exposed. So there was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But if there's ever...
I noticed it on the big screen TV. Believe me, 85-inch TV makes a big difference.
But if there's ever a wardrobe malfunction, you can bet that this guy... He's like a modern-day version of Mr. Skin. You remember Mr. Skin?
That's not true. The diabetes is affecting my eyes, and it's just because you had a giant TV that I could see her whole vag area exposed.
Oh, my God. You're going to get us canceled, okay?
Why? I didn't say COVID.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I really liked Bianca Belair's reaction when she was locked in the cell in the chamber. And while the beatdown of her friend Naomi was going on, it really added to the emotion of the match. Now, my big problem was in the post show when she joined the panelists in the booth there. She no-sold it. She didn't seem like a woman upset.
I don't think she cares because she's going to WrestleMania now.
But she didn't seem upset at all that her best friend got the shit kicked out of her.
Maybe her and Naomi were behind it, or maybe we only got half the story tonight.
Maybe we'll see another little heel turn.
Maybe. I did not like how Bayley got eliminated first, though. I thought that was a really shitty thing to do.
I think they did Alexa Bliss dirty in that match.
I mean, not really, because she's the one who hit the finish on Bianca, and then Liv was the super heel and got the roll up and got her out of the match. Liv was doing everything she could to win, and you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed the match. The beginning was really slow. I asked you even. I was like, "Is this still going on?" And then
yeah, but the first 10 minutes was because of the
I know. And then it picked up.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because like only Naomi got taken out, and then like that took away after everybody got introduced.
Say her name again.
Naomi.
Say it one more time, a little louder.
Naomi.
Naomi.
Yeah. I just got back from Ohio. Fuck you.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. By the way, it says Canada on his little beanie here. How about that? How about that Star Spangled Banner at the beginning of the show?
You disrespectful Canucks. No wonder Shawn Michaels is your daddy.
By the way, before we continue, do you have any birthday shout-outs?
No.
All right, next match was a women's tag team match.
I was right about that too. The only thing I was wrong about was
zip it. Let me announce the match and who won, and then I'll kick it to you. You give your analysis, and I'll respond to it.
you really wanting to become Cody Rhodes on this post show, aren't you?
Hey, just remember,
I'd sell my soul to The Rock.
I have better balance.
I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people.
All right, it was a tag team match. It was Candice LeRae and Nia Jax teaming up to take on Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany Stratton and Trish came out on top. Tiffany got the pinfall. And, you know, what surprised me about this, I was with you in thinking, oh, when the second Trish's music hits, that freaking place is going to erupt. But she got a really...
The crowd went mild.
Like,
and I hate saying that because I like Trish.
Like,
but Tiffany Stratton got a huge pop.
She got a reaction. That was cool to see. And, you know, Tiffany Stratton, I'm starting to really appreciate her wrestling ability.
Yeah, she's pretty
more.
good.
She's getting legit.
Yep.
So, it was a cool match. I liked it. What were your thoughts on it?
The only thing I was wrong about was who took the pin. Like, I'm surprised they had Nia lose. But, I don't know. Maybe that'll be a match heading into WrestleMania before Charlotte. It's weird that Charlotte wasn't there tonight.
Yeah, that is weird. Charlotte didn't even make an appearance. Huh, interesting.
I was saying that to you when you were falling asleep before this next match.
No, I didn't fall asleep until the next match because... So if you watched the experience yesterday, and if you haven't, go check it out. You can see how wrong I was about the show tonight. I'll admit when I'm wrong, unlike some people I know who never takes responsibility.
When I'm wrong, I admit it.
For their mistakes.
What mistakes have I made?
I can come up with a few.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Up next was the unsanctioned match I said last night on the experience that I didn't give a shit about. I just didn't care. It was...
I think it was the most weird match.
Why? Again, did they really have time to fill? Did they really have that much time to fill on this show? How many times now have we seen Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beef? I don't get it. Okay. Kevin Owens over Sami Zayn. We saw the return of Randy Orton.
Which I predicted.
Every 6 months, Randy Orton makes a return of some type.
He's on a part-time deal now.
Yeah, but they build it up like it's some illustrious comeback.
Yeah, well, you know what? CENA didn't do any promotion in between fucking Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, so I think you can cut Randy Orton a little bit of slack.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I legitimately slept through that whole match because I didn't care.
I thought it was okay.
All right, give your analysis on it.
I liked it. I thought they did a bunch of spots that made the crowd go ooh and ah, and the finish was okay. I just wish he would have hit some of the producers and not just the security.
They brought a bunch of LFG kids in for security.
I would have really liked to see Randy Orton hit that punt kick though, and then when everybody jumped in, like it would have been cool if he hit Jason Jordan with it. Even Hurricane, like just pop someone with that kick and show how devastating it is while Owens gets out of dodge.
So I just have a question. What's the difference between an unsanctioned match and a no disqualification match?
A no disqualification match, you can still get counted out in.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I don't believe that.
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna Google it now.
because
Because
that
Google
happened.
never lies.
That happened with Triple
Okay.
H and I think Shelton Benjamin.
And no disqualification.
Or no, it was Triple H and Curtis Axel, I
match.
think. You can get counted out.
That's true. Yeah, a count out is not a disqualification. It's different.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm a stickler for the
What's-
rules. Even though I'm a big stoner, my wrestling knowledge is like
What is the difference between an unsanctioned match and a no holds barred match?
or a street fight. It's all the same shit.
Hardcore match. Actually, no. There is a difference with a hardcore.
Hardcore,
match.
you can get
count
pinned
out
out.
anywhere. Yeah. Okay.
That's like a Texas. No, it's not like a Texas tornado match.
But
is like
at the end of the day, they can change the rules of any match at any time to fit their narrative.
yeah, but
So,
I
it
mean,
is what it
they
is.
do this unsanctioned match like once every few years. you know?
Yeah.
It's the same shit. It's like Hell in a Cell is unsanctioned too, unless you're Bray Wyatt.
So speaking of, I'm very. I didn't talk about this during the women's Royal Rumble match, even though it's something that you noticed and called out, and I was like, "Shit, you're right." They laid down padding on the floor of the chamber,
Yep.
the area around it.
Yeah, they got rid of the metal grates and everything because I guess a lot of people's backs are jacked up and heading
That-
into WrestleMania. you
That
know.
was the whole selling point of Elimination Chamber, was it was supposed to look like it actually fucking hurt, because it literally fucking hurt.
Yeah,
And now it's just a Hell in a Cell match with chains instead of a chain link fence.
yeah, the whole
it's-
appeal of it was that it was the only structure where you had as much devastation outside the ring.
Yes.
And the other thing I hate is they took away the rule a few years ago where you could pin somebody outside the ring. You know, you could do pinfalls anywhere in the structure, and now it has to be in the ring, and I think that's so lame.
Now, they could have redeemed the whole padding around the Elimination Chamber if at some point during either of the chamber matches they ripped it up and there was the metal grate underneath and they did like
I would
some
have
kind of move. That would have been cool,
I
but
would've-
they didn't do that.
what I would have liked to see, because I thought it was pretty lame that CM Punk got stomped into the padding and that caused everything. Why not have Seth Rollins rip it up? Because we never got to see the Kevin Owens pile driver on the cement when he ripped up the outside. So why not rip that up and do a stomp and like really cause CM Punk? Like, I think they made him look like a chump a little bit at the end. I mean, he kicked out of all the finishes and everything, but I did not like that he just like passed out from everything. And it didn't even look like an STF. He looked like he had a half-ass sleeper on him. So, but
Well, we haven't even gotten to that yet.
yeah, I know.
So let's get to that.
Okay.
Let's get to that.
Kevin
So,
Owens wins after 2 outside power bombs to the ring apron.
does this feud continue?
Yeah,
I fucking
they're
hope not.
gonna get their WrestleMania match against each
Oh,
other, and it's
right.
gonna be. I hope it's like they bring back like Hell in a Cell or something to like WrestleMania. Well, they never had it, but they had the steel cage matches and shit. Like, do something special, like a special gimmick, because I'm tired of these no holds barred matches with them. Because they have them every feud, and it's like, isn't there like maybe a scaffold match or something they could do? Like, just something different would be
Yes,
cool.
I would agree.
But I like both of them. I think Kevin Owens is like one of the best.
You hate Sami Zayn. What the fuck are you
Well, I
talking
like
about?
his wrestling. I don't like some of his
El
political
Generico?
views.
Were you an El Generico fan or a Sami Zayn fan?
I like El Generico.
You're an El Generico guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Olay.
Ole?
Yeah.
All right, main event time, Elimination Chamber match. And the winner of this match would go on to face Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship match in Vegas for WrestleMania 41. It was Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, CM Punk, and you can't see him.
John Cena.
John Cena. John Cena Jr. as opposed to John Cena Sr., who's 80 years young now.
Who has more hair than John Cena?
Yes. The last time I saw John Cena wrestle live was 2 SmackDowns ago at the Golden One Center. It was a dark match after the live show ended. It was like imagine this as a surprise match: Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena.
Wow.
That was a cool fucking match to see, and John Cena's bald spot was so like you could see John Cena's enormous bald spot clear as day anywhere in that arena.
Yeah, it happens. We get old, and
He needs to just shave that shit and give it up.
Well, maybe he's filming Peacemaker right now.
They can put a piece on his head. Hairpiece.
Stop it.
Something that you can.
Will you stop?
Something. Can we see your hair?
No.
Can we see your bald spot?
Nope.
Please.
No.
Please.
I'll beat the shit out of you on YouTube.
Can we please see your hair?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to take my hat off right now. It's cold in here. Go on to the main event, bitch.
But your hairline, people want to see it.
I don't give a shit.
Do we have any birthday shout outs for today? All right. This match was crazy and you called it. My problem is I was overthinking the storyline.
I told you.
I was overthinking the storyline, and I'm going to stand by the fact that it would have been fucking cool to see CM Punk finally get his WrestleMania moment, but it's obvious they're going to keep the feud with Drew McIntyre going on. They're going to have a match at WrestleMania one-on-one.
Who?
McIntyre and Punk.
No way. Punk didn't cause him.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Punk and Rollins, I think, are in a WrestleMania match. That's what I meant to say.
Jesus.
My bad. I've had a little to drink today.
No, Drew McIntyre he had no effect on the match whatsoever, which was crazy. He got beat with the fucking roll-up.
Yes.
By Damien, quick. It should have been a kick-out. It was a Survivor Series type pin in the elimination match. It was what the fuck?
What I really want to know is the whereabouts of Vince McMahon's sword.
Oh, I think we know where the sword is.
Linda took it in the separation?
No. I think it was used as a sex toy during...
Oh, you sick freak. This guy's sick.
With Brock Lesnar.
All right, so John Cena. So this was the order of elimination. So first person out was Drew McIntyre. He was eliminated by Damian Priest
with a shitty looking roll
after 13 minutes 10 seconds. Then the second person out was Damian Priest, eliminated by Logan Paul
with a piss poor looking.
By the way, I loved seeing the light fall down right on CM Punk's head in the chamber.
And then he
puts it back. Okay, so Logan Paul was out, and that was really quickly after Drew McIntyre got eliminated. It was like a minute later. Then the next person out was Logan Paul. The next two people were eliminated by CM Punk, Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. And then CM Punk was eliminated by John Cena via the STF.
After he got stomped on the padding.
Yes, the padding. Oh, that would have been so cool if they could have ripped it up and showed those metal grates under there and blast, just DDT someone's face right into it.
But the thing that was crazy was Seth Rollins, threw the shit of John Cena through, that pod.
Yeah.
And he could have pulled him back in and beaten him. And the whole story is that Rollins is so obsessed with Punk, he cost himself the Elimination Chamber.
And then the winner who eliminated CM Punk, John Cena. And
this was the segment I called down to a T, except I didn't know Travis Scott was going to be there. And I thought Drake was supposed to be there because they were in Toronto. That's what I was reading from Steve Carrier.
Drake was in Australia, I thought.
No, he canceled his tour.
Fighting off drones with his.
No, he canceled his tour.
Oh.
They said he was supposed to be there tonight.
He was so upset about the drone incident.
No, he was upset he lost his $500 orange flip flop.
Someone picked it up.
I know. I saw the YouTube video.
So yeah, Cody Rhodes' music hit came out, and
how long after I said, "Oh, I think The Rock's going to show up," did his music?
Well, we knew The Rock was going to show up. That was
The Rock's music hit exactly 12 seconds after I said, "Hey, I think The Rock's about to come out."
I mean, that doesn't really count because we knew The Rock was.
But I got the bigger part right.
Yes, and
down to a T, I believe.
and that means WWE is so predictable. But we finally do get to see a John Cena heel turn. So what happened was, Rock comes out with Travis Scott, very bizarre. Travis Scott really felt out of place, and I don't know. I'll just get to it. So,
how did he even get into Canada? He murdered people at Astro World. Didn't he get convicted or something, or was it just a civil case?
I have no.
Because I know he lost a lot of money.
I think it was just a civil case.
Oh well.
So Rock and Travis Scott come out, and Cody Rhodes with a little. I don't know if it was an ode to AEW, but he told The Rock to go fuck himself.
And they actually they didn't bleep the word fuck.
Yeah, well.
So they Christianed the pay-per-view.
Yes, and fun fact, I was actually at that AEW Dynamite taping live.
I believe this is going to surpass that Christian clip that's like one of the highest rated AEW.
You think they did that on purpose just to bury that?
I think Cody did it to send a message.
To Tony Khan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very possible.
That there's a new game in town and the rules don't apply anymore because that one person ain't in charge.
Yeah, exactly. So he tells The Rock to go fuck himself, and then John Cena, Rock does a little thumb, he did the Undertaker, cut his neck off, and
like he was a mafia don.
Yeah, and John Cena got just it was like an expression.
He kicked him in the ballsies.
But the expression that John Cena got on his face was one that you've never seen before.
I've seen it in the Firefly Funhouse match once.
Yeah, I guess you kind of saw it there because he saw.
I think the Bray Wyatt was the catalyst for Cena finally being able to do this.
But even rapper Cena, it wasn't like that just dead look on his face. And you called it. I thought
nobody believed me.
No, I thought that if you were right, that they would save that for WrestleMania, have him turn heel at WrestleMania.
They saw what happened with Austin when they did that.
Yeah.
Because Rock is the new VKM. I don't want us to get demonetized for saying his name. But Rock is VKM now, and Cena is Austin. Because remember the whole catalyst with Austin? One more run. I didn't know if I could do it because of my neck. And this is Cena's last run. He didn't know if he could do it on his own because he's lost the last 3 years. And I kind of knew it was coming once he took advantage of Seth Rollins stomping CM Punk because the old Cena wouldn't have won that way.
So the thing that I didn't, and I love this segment, by the way, but Travis Scott.
I agree with you.
What the fuck was that?
I didn't even like him on the first Raw.
Seriously.
I guess I'm just an old fogey.
I Show Speed had a more impactful appearance at the Royal Rumble than you did at Elimination Chamber. What was that? You trying to make you look like some tough guy from the streets rapper, yo, homie G? You ain't nothing.
Don't say that.
Anyone on the streets could have his ass.
Chris Kardashian's gonna come after us. Stop.
Just screw Chris Kardashian.
Look what happened to all the other men that she's gone after. They've turned into women. Stop.
No, don't say that. You're gonna get me kicked off the internet.
And nothing against the community. I'm just saying what I've seen.
Peace and love. We love you, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes. Olympic gold medalist.
Yes.
But it played out exactly how I thought it would.
Okay,
and
yes,
I just did not know that Travis Scott was going to be there. And, he even fucked up at one point when they were getting ready to belt Cody. He just grabbed him by the arm, and he's like,
That was stupid.
The Rock should have turned on him and whipped him with the belt.
I think that was the only misstep of that segment was involving Travis Scott. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, they could have got someone better.
They didn't need anyone.
They could have got someone like a UFC fighter from Toronto to be with The Rock because The Rock's on the board. Even if they had Dana White there, it would have been awesome.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Because of Punk, and then he fails in front of Dana White again, and it makes him crazy. There's just shit. There's so many ways they could have gone with this, and For me, it was the most predictable. Apparently, nobody else saw this coming, so maybe I'm just a super genius. Because I called the whole show.
I don't know about that, but you did get it right.
To the T. It wasn't just predicting how the matches ended. It was who was coming back.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
You're lucky you bought pizza today.
Yeah, I'm a fat fuck now. I like the show. It was good all around, and I
just wish they wouldn't do every PLE at a stadium because a lot of the crowd was lost on how they did the setup tonight.
yeah, they didn't in the lighting. The way the lighting was, they didn't really show it, but the Rogers Center was only half full, less than half full.
Although I told you during the show, my bucket list is to go up there and get that hotel room that looks over the field.
Oh, that would be
Because
cool.
they have a hotel built into the Rogers Center, and that's up there by the luxury boxes. You open the window in your hotel room, you look right down on the field.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
Watch a Toronto Blue
They
Jays
showed
game
that at
that way.
WrestleMania 6 and 18.
They didn't show it at WrestleMania 18.
Yeah, they did. They had like Val Venus or somebody up in there, and they interviewed him.
Val Venus.
Someone.
Val Venus.
I remember on the pre-show they were up there in one of the hotel rooms doing an
Val
interview.
Venus.
Hello, lady.
He's crazy though. Anyway, I like the show. It was good, and I'm now super pumped for WrestleMania. I'm excited for what we're gonna see on SmackDown next Friday. I want to hear what Cody Rhodes' response is going to be to this. Actually, no, I think they're going to keep Cody Rhodes off TV this week.
You think they'll keep CENA off TV until WrestleMania?
Yes, absolutely.
Again?
I think what they'll do is they will
live via satellite.
Him and The Rock together.
That's
via satellite.
Fucking weird.
But they're going to do it. You heard it here first.
Well, I'm glad they're friends now, at least.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Well, The Rock knows John Cena's money.
Yes, it's true. Cool show, though. I really like it. Something we never thought we'd see. I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is John Cena moving forward going to be the biggest Make-A-Wish ask?
Maybe because of the types of movies he chooses to do. He could become one of the biggest movie stars in the world now that he's with Rock. That could be part of it.
But The Rock's not exactly batting 1,000 with his movies either.
No, but he has a production company.
The Rock was the highest paid actor in Hollywood in 2024. He made something like $85 million.
I mean, they could make a Fast and the Furious movie together, to be honest, because they're both in the franchise now. Or they could do something with Batista. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who would have thought Batista would be the most serious actor to come out of that group? Like, Batista's done some fucking cool shit.
Yes.
He knows how to be a chameleon and actually act, which is surprising considering how he was when he started in WWE.
Very predictable show, apparently, but WWE managed to make what is normally, for all intents and purposes, you won't agree with this, but it's a kind of a B show PLE. It's not one of the big ones.
When's the last
but
time
they made it feel big?
When's the last time they had a PLE with only 4 matches, no world title matches, and people were still going crazy for it?
Yeah, this was special. This is a moment in history, what we saw today.
But, like I said, if John Cena turned heel, I have a feeling this isn't going to be his last year. I think that was the whole reason why he did the retirement tour. Total babyface thing to do. But then once you turn heel, like he was given the inklings at Royal Rumble, I think he's going till next year's WrestleMania.
Well, I think that's possible because now that he's a heel, he can, even though, let's be real here, he never really wrestled a style that put his body in any significant risk or
even though he did get hurt, you know.
Yeah, well, it's still wrestling, but he does generally work a very safe style. But now he has the opportunity to change things up a bit.
Yep.
And make it so...
I guarantee he's going to do what I told you in the car last night on the way home. I think we may see Cena return in, like, trunks and stuff. Like, because if he's an actual heel, I think he may go old school. Like, remember he talked about when he was going to turn heel with The Rock a few years ago? He had all this new gear made and everything. He was going to turn heel. and they decided it was a bigger match if they were both, babyface. But I think with the John Cena heel run, the sky's the limit. He can change it up now.
Yeah.
Just like how Austin did with the colors in his knee braces, I guess, is what he was talking about.
I remember the red knee braces.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that's our thoughts on the show. I will be live again this coming Friday on youtube.com/NoahMania. Be sure, if you haven't done so, follow my Facebook page, facebook.com/RealNoahMania, or x.com/RealNoahMania. Smash that like button. That's what kids these days are saying. They're not saying, they're saying smash that like button.
We got the Riz, so smash that like button.
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Skibbity toilet. All right. See you guys later this week.